Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the November 2017 Reef update. So let's start with some of the basics. So this is a Red Sea Reefer 350. The tank has been up since February 2016, so February 2018 is going to be 2 years. The tank is 47 inches wide, 21 inches high, and 20 inches deep front to back. The lighting on this tank is that the new Aquatic Life T5 hybrid fixture, 4-bulb fixture, and I'm running my Kessels right in the middle. The lighting is 2 Coral Plus, 1 Actinic, and 1 Purple Plus. And the Kessels are running, they go up and down throughout the day, max out at about 70% and 50% color. I think that's right about where I keep it. But I really do like sort of the color balance that you get from this. What you're looking at right in the middle there is my acclimation box / fish trap. I'm in the process of adding some new fish. I have a couple of chromis. I think one is a blue chromis and one is a striped chromis. So I have two, if you're looking on the right side of the tank now, I have 2 regular blue-green reef chromis. And I have a big checkerboard wrasse that keeps bullying any new wrasse I add. So I decided, let me stop adding wrasse and try and see if I can get some chromis in. So they'll be in the acclimation box for about another week until they get comfortable enough. Everyone sees them, everyone gets used to them. So right now I'm in the process of trying different foods, trying to get them to eat. They're not eating frozen yet, which is what I feed mostly. But they are eating flakes and a little bit of pellets. So eventually I'll get them on the proper mix, but for now, they're there. Everyone's seeing them. Everyone's getting used to them, and they're swimming around, so no issues there. All right, so let me start with the right side of the tank, which is, according to my wife, this is her side of the tank. So this side of the tank has mostly Euphyllia corals, which she's in love with. So we have a torch. This is a purple torch with green tips. The interesting thing about this torch is that there's no base. It seems to be coming out of the rock. I mean, it's a torch coral, right? It has to have a base, but I don't see it. There's even another baby beside it that seems to be growing, seems to be growing right out of the rock. So I've never seen that before. To be honest, I don't even know where this came from. I think the last time I bought a purple torch was last year, probably August 2016, so who knows. But there's an abundance of frog spawns. There's green, there's purple, there's gold again. That's a Hellfire torch up there that I got from Rico. That's a frog spawn. It's a leather. Yeah, she's in love with Euphyllia, so what can I say? My Zoa garden. The orange Zoa seems to be the one that's winning out. Here's our little close-up of the fish that's in the acclimation box. There's a blue chromis and yep, doing well. Now, this is my side of the tank, dominated by mushrooms. I had a good amount of SPS. I probably had a foot and a half diameter, Montipora capricornus that died. I had a couple of nutrient swings where my alk dropped because some equipment failure, and then I had an issue where my calcium skyrocketed up to 664. So yeah, a lot of my SPS died, but I'm expecting to sort of restock it. I'm expecting a shipment next week, so when I get that in, I'll definitely, tank will be stocked again. Green star polyp, which I don't like, but My wife likes it, but one of these days she's gonna come home and it's not gonna be there because that thing is touching the glass and I don't like it at all. That thing can get out of control. I did put it on the back glass and it seems to be, you know, growing pretty nice. I started a few months ago with like a 1-inch frag and it's growing. Beside it, a few inches away from it on the back glass, I've decided to grow some of that Monty Capricornis, the red Monty that I was able to rescue. I glue it to the overflow, so hopefully, you know, I'm not a big fan of that green star polyp, so yeah, sorry, the glass is dirty here because the acclimation blocks is in the way. Flow is provided by an MP10 on this side of the tank and the Gyre XF230 on that side. Yeah, overall I'm happy. The Triton method is really going well, holding steady. Fish-wise, a copper band butterfly, a Nassau tang, a 1-spot foxface, 2 blue-green reef chromis, a checkerboard wrasse, a yellow tang is hiding back there somewhere, got a blue tang hiding, a flame angel, a coral beauty, some kind of dotty back somewhere, a leopard wrasse, a couple of green mandarins hiding somewhere. There's the dotty back. I think it's a purple dotty back. There's a Anthias. Yeah, I don't think my Anthias is healthy. He has eyes and he's not swimming around as much as possible. I'll try to catch him, but he's not falling for the fish trap twice. And my original 2 clownfish here, just hanging out. One's hanging out in the Gonapora, other one's hanging on. Let's see if I do. Yeah, yep. Here's my bubble tip anemone that has split many times. I've given a bunch of these away to friends. Yeah, but overall I would say the tank is stable. I like the new lighting. It's the Aquatic Life T5 hybrid fixture. It's working well for me with the Kessels in the middle. Yeah, no complaints there. Let's look at the filtration. So here's the sump. This is my Pax Bellum reactor. This is the main filtration on this tank. I empty this every 2 weeks. And I get anywhere from 1/4 pound to 1/3 pound of Chaeto that gets emptied. I know with the Triton method, you're supposed to keep the algae grow, let some of it die off, but I'm really, this is sort of like a little bit of a modified Triton method. This chamber, I rarely empty. It has some Caulerpa and some Chaeto in it. So this Chaeto gets to grow and stay there. While this one is, you know, every 2 weeks I empty it religiously. I'm using the Kessel H80 as the refugium light. I might be changing refugium lights again, so stay tuned for that. My skimmer is a Vertex Omega 180i. Running. My return pump is a Vectra M1. It's in the back there. It's hard to see, but it has a manifold that feeds the Pax Bellum reactor and the refugium. And I have a BRS mini reactor here that I run carbon periodically, and some, you know, bioballs if I need to. Yeah, for extra filtration space capacity, and if I ever need to spin up like a quarantine system or observation system, or if I have a friend that needs some bacteria to start a new tank or is going through some issues, I can always, you know, provide, you know, I can give a few of these. Yeah, the electronic part of the cabinet, I don't think, yeah, this is almost embarrassing. I've built a little cabinet here that you can slide out, that sort of everything is put into, but I sort of mess around and play around with equipment so much that it ends up never staying clean or neat. That's my GHL doser on top of the cabinet. That's my Apex, 2 EV8s. I use Voss bottles as dosing containers. That's one of my Apex modules just randomly there. That's yeah. So yeah, this is embarrassing. So let's just forget that exists. Yeah, I really like this Pax Vellum reactor. The lights are in the middle. You can slide them in, slide them out. And it has red and white spectrum. It grows Chaeto like no other. I really like it. It's really cool. But yeah, this is a quick update of what's happening with the tank. I'm expecting a really good shipment of corals soon so I could repopulate the SPS part of the tank. But tank is maturing nicely. Sand bed looks nice and clean. I do not vacuum or clean my sand bed. I have some cucumbers that sort of turn it over for me. Rarely do I ever go in and do anything. But they do a good job of keeping it turned over, nice and white. Yep, so if you have any questions, please let me know. But everything is going well, growing well, and I'm really happy. So take care, everyone.